Have you ever walked into a room, looked around, and thought, wait, I've been here before, but then you realized, nope, it's the first time ever?
Or maybe you were meeting someone new and suddenly you felt like you've already met them, exchanged awkward small talk, and maybe even offered them a cup of imaginary coffee. If this has ever happened to you, congratulations, you just experienced Déjà Vécu. Your brain is kind of like a super overworked librarian. Imagine a librarian who's juggling hundreds of books, trying to sort them perfectly into the right shelves, but also answering questions, finding books you didn't know you wanted, and occasionally chasing a cat that wandered in. That's your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory and spatial navigation. It's brilliant, but sometimes it makes mistakes. Déjà vu happens when your brain misfires while processing memory. Normally, your hippocampus decides, hey, this is new information. Let's store it in short-term memory and eventually move it to long-term memory. But sometimes it jumps the gun and sends a, hey, I've seen this before, signal to the rest of your brain. Have you ever tried explaining Deja Vécu to someone else? You're like, yeah, it's like I've been here before. And they look at you like you've just told them you communicate with aliens. Suddenly, you start questioning reality. Maybe your brain is just messing with you. Or maybe you are secretly a time traveler. Scientists have been fascinated by Deja Vécu because it's rare but intensely specific. It's different from déjà vu, which is just a fleeting sense of familiarity. Déjà vécu feels deeper. It's like your brain isn't just saying, hey, you've seen this. It's saying, I remember this exact conversation, exact smell, exact weird sock pattern on the floor, and I remember you sneezing 3 times too. Imagine you're in a boring Zoom meeting. Everyone is nodding like they understand. Your cat is judging you from the corner, and suddenly, you get Deja Vécu. You swear you've been in this exact meeting before, right down to the awkward pause when someone says, any questions? You look around, and you're 99% sure you've already asked the same question. Spoiler alert, you haven't. So, what causes this misfiring? Researchers suggest it might be due to temporal lobe glitches. That's the part of your brain responsible for processing sensory input and memory. Sometimes signals from short-term and long-term memory get crossed, and your brain accidentally flags a current experience as a past memory. Here's the emotional twist. Déjà vu isn't always creepy. It can also feel strangely comforting. You might feel like a story in your life is repeating, giving you a chance to relive a happy moment. But let's be real, sometimes it's terrifying. Imagine sitting alone at night watching a horror movie and suddenly the scene plays out exactly like your own life a few days ago. Here's another funny twist. Déjà vu is more likely to happen when you're stressed, tired, or distracted. So if you ever feel like your life is repeating, maybe it's your brain subtly saying, hey buddy, maybe get some sleep. Some scientists even think Déjà Vécu is linked to brain aging. As we get older, the brain's memory pathways can become less precise, making these misfires more frequent. Now, you might be wondering, can we actually train our brain to prevent Déjà Vécu? Well, sort of. Staying mentally sharp, sleeping well, reducing stress, and engaging in new experiences can help your brain distinguish between past and present more accurately. So next time you experience Déjà Vécu, don't freak out. Smile. Maybe joke to yourself, yes, I remember this from my other life. Laugh a little, because your brain is just showing off its quirks. To sum it up, déjà vu is the feeling you've lived something before, very specific and intense. It's caused by memory misfires in the hippocampus and temporal lobe. It's more likely when tired, stressed, or distracted. It can feel creepy, comforting, or just plain funny. It's a reminder that your brain is weird, wonderful, and sometimes dramatic. And hey, if you ever feel like Déjà Vécu is happening right now as you watch this video, don't worry, you're not stuck in a time loop. Or maybe you are.